All right, live from Studio 6B on a Wednesday night, 30 minutes past the hour. Glad you're in. Paul Nolan's got news. Rick Delgado's here. Rick Ammirati's going to have more sports. Gio Fran, of course, holding it down as always. So, we talk. I love the live from Studio 6B audience, obviously. And as the show continues to press forward and grow in so many different ways, it's all thanks to the audience. And as we talked about possibly taking this show outside the studio, maybe going to some places on the road, I told you the response was just absolutely just fantastic, just almost unbelievable.
Surprising.
Honestly, to read some of the emails, the amount of emails, people who said they'd come from all over. If we ended up going to Nashville first or Florida or wherever, whatever. And I just got great emails from people willing to help. And one of them was from award-winning songwriter and producer Michael Curtis. And he, not only did we exchange emails, but he was also responsible for introducing me to the 6-String Soldiers, which we brought to you, because I thought his song, The Uniform, was just fantastic. And now, of course, other songs we've learned since then. And he's got a new project that he's involved with a new song he's written and produced. And he wanted to come on and talk about it, and I'm happy to have him on. So please welcome award-winning songwriter Michael Curtis to the show. How are you?
What's up, Big D?
What's going on?
Paul, Rick, man, big fan of you guys.
Well, we're a big fan of yours. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming on. So why don't we start by, because it's going to be for all of us to learn. I mean, I know a little bit about your background, but why don't you tell the audience a little bit about yourself and kind of what you've been doing and your music and producing and writing and all the stuff you've been doing?
Well, for years been involved in country music for a long, long time. Got the privilege to work with Randy Travis and Blake Shelton, several different country artists, and I was actually working with Randy when he had that stroke, and it was kind of bad. But I heard you guys talk, man. He was the real deal, still the real deal in my opinion, as far as traditional country music. But in the whole music businesses, and things have changed with big tech, and they think giving music away. But so I just nowadays, I really try to make sure that my God-given talents are used for good purposes.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, as I said, you were nice enough to introduce me, and of course, I introduced the show and the audience to the 6-String Soldiers. Tell me a little bit about this group, because man, they're fantastic.
Yeah, I got introduced to them through Chief Warrant Officer Chief Betancourt. I was producing an Army band out of Huntsville, Alabama, which is a big band, which it was a real privilege. But he introduced me to these guys, and I got involved with them just like you guys. I fell in love with them, and I took them into Ricky Skaggs' studio in Nashville, and we recorded some sides, the Bigger Than Texas song, which, thank you, D. I'm glad you like that song.
Absolutely love that.
Awesome.
But when we were trying to find songs, The Uniform, I got up about 4 o'clock in the morning one morning and wrote it. I just felt like, because their thing is they wanted to honor people outside the military that wore the uniform. So it was just a natural thing. And we were in the middle of producing that, and then COVID hit, and we didn't get to go out and do anything. And it was at that point in time, because, there's 18 to 25 soldiers a day that commit suicide. The big number I heard Paul talking about, 22. But what most people don't know is during this whole Afghanistan debacle, there was 35,000 Department of Defense employees that called the suicide hotline during that time. But then, I was at a church one Sunday for 2 weeks straight, D. This pastor came and he was talking about 2 young men. One was 14 and one was 10. And I looked over at my wife. Our granddaughter just turned 10. And I was like, what's a 10-year-old even thinking about? Suicide. So I got with my buddy Doug Stokes, and I said, look, man, I want to challenge these people to live. I don't want them to relish in the fact of suicide or the cry in your beer kind of song. And man, we got the song. It sat on the shelf for a couple of years. We went in September. Then my buddy Bruce Jacobson, I got him the song out at Life Today. They got a great ministry out there in Texas at Life Today and Life Outreach International, helping all kinds of people. But I'd sent him the song and he couldn't get it out of his head, man. And man, he called me one day and I was just literally, hyperventilate because God had just downloaded this wonderful video idea, and they produced this video, man. And man, we're just hoping if it'll save one life, if it's one life, it's worth it.
Yeah.
You know?
Amen to that. We're speaking with Michael Curtis. The website, I want you to, I don't ask the audience to do much. Maybe buy a Let's Go Brandon shirt here and there or something else. But I want you all to go to www.don'tdieforalie.org. Don't die for a lie. We'll link it on all our social media, on everywhere we can. So we have the video. So you want to tell me a little bit more? Anything else about the video before we play it that you want the audience to know?
Yeah, Bruce had met this guy. His name is Jay Johnson. He was actually the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders training guy. And he's a 20-year Army veteran. And he said, man, that was like the first guy God dropped in my mind. And then Bruce had called him, and he agreed to do the video. And he's the lead actor in it. This man just did a superb. Everybody involved just did a superb job. And the guys out there at Live Today and Bruce. And, man, I'm just so excited about it, Dee. Just like I said, I'm praying that the message will get out there, and like I said, if it saves one, I hope it saves millions. But with tomorrow being Veterans Day, and with what's going on with our teenagers in this country, with woke culture and the Let's Go Brandon administration, hopefully.
Yeah. The song is called
Live.
It's called Live.
It's great.
All right, live from Studio 6B audience, here it is, the debut of Live, written by Michael Curtis, and you said your friend's name was Doug Stokes. They wrote this to offer hope to those battling despair and depression. Roll it, G.
Can't imagine what you've been through, and I won't pretend to ever understand how this world pushed you back in a corner, and the only out you see is to see it end. You feel that you have no one, given all that you can give. My friend, I found a secret. The only thing you have to do is live for the life that you deserve, till you get beyond the hurt. Can't you see how much you have to give for the ones that need you most? Live and don't give up the ghost. Don't die for a lie, no matter what you do. Yes, live. I can see how hard you're fighting, but the battle's over. Go lay down your gun. Look up, though you feel no one can love you. There's forgiveness no matter what's been done. At the point of no returning, you don't know what to do. You're blinded by the darkness. If you want to see the truth, you've got to live for the life that you deserve, till you get beyond this hurt. And can't you see how much that you have to give to the ones that need you most? Live and don't give up the ghost. Don't die for a lie, no matter what you do. Gotta live, 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 live.
Wow.
That was awesome.
Yeah. Man, that is powerful.
Thanks, man.
That is just unbelievable. What an idea for the video, for the two stories to build on top of each other. And
I didn't see it coming whatsoever. That was really beautifully done. I really did not see that coming. That was really so great the way you tied that together.
Kudos to Bruce Jacobson out of Life Today, man. They just do great work out there. Man, they help so many people with the whole sex trafficking and building wells for people around the world. But Bruce is just he's a brilliant, creative guy, and he is the executive director there. But when he called me and told me the concept, guys, I was like, wow. And then just their team did a great job on the video. And, man, I just appreciate you guys so much for helping us get this message out.
Yeah, well, let's get it out. I mean, it's so important. What a fabulous piece, too. And the song is fantastic, by the way. The production on it's fantastic. Who's singing lead on that?
That's me and my buddy.
I knew it was. I could just tell.
Yeah, we just, the cool thing where we're at in our careers, it's not about trying to be a star. And this just worked out. We were trying to get a message out. I mean, Doug, he's a big marketing guy, and, I do other things. And
this guy's acting was great.
He was.
Yes.
He was fantastic. They all were.
Yeah.
Sorry,
and no. It's everybody. Just I mean, the way I put it, guys, God designed this, and there's no other way you can take credit, because the way it all just came together. I mean, you can't put something together like this in just a few weeks unless it's just totally divine.
Yeah. Well, it's absolutely fantastic. And again, it's www.don'tdieforalie.org. And we just want to push everybody there. So what is the goal as of right now? Is it now it's just about let's get this out, get the song out there? Obviously, tomorrow's Veterans Day, like you said. What's the goal from here? Got about 30 seconds.
No, the goal is we want to get the message, for Veterans Day, but the goal is we want to take this on the road. Like I was telling you guys, I'm coming to CRS. Hope you guys are there in February.
We're going to have you back on so we can talk about that. About us getting down there, yeah.
But anyway, we're wanting to take this around to festivals, to churches, to military bases, and to start grassroots campaigns around the country.
Well, listen, I really appreciate you coming on and bringing this to us. We're happy to get involved. We'll link to the video, and I'm sure this audience right now is absolutely captured by you, and they will go out there and share it and share it and share it. Michael Curtis here on Live from Studio 6B. Thanks, buddy. Glad to have you on. We'll definitely have you on again. We'll get down there and see you as well. Live from Studio 6B on a Wednesday. We're back right after this. Wow.